Dust blew heavy through the county line. Cheap motel glowing red neon signs. Your mother danced beside the radio like she'd never grow old. Your father worked the late shift every night, hands worn thin beneath fluorescent lights. Still he drove you through the desert roads, singing soft and low. Every small town dream felt sacred under endless western skies. Back before the years could steal the fire from your eyes. Oh, the night kept calling out our names through the highways and the pouring rain. Every broken dream still burns somehow inside us now. Like a dustland fairy tale, too stubborn to fail. Now the old gas station barely stands, rust collecting where the diner was. Photographs are fading at the seams like unfinished dreams. You still carry all those younger days and the wrinkles time could not erase. And every song coming through the speakers feels bittersweet and true. Oh, the night kept calling out our names through the highways and the pouring rain. Every broken dream still burns somehow inside us now. And though the world kept getting colder, we held on to each other like a dustland fairy tale, too stubborn to fail. Maybe life is just surviving long enough to see what remains after that dust. Maybe love is not perfection, but refusing to give up. And even when the lights burn dim, there are ghosts that still sing hymns for every soul that dared to try beneath the western sky. Now the moon hangs over empty streets and the echoes move like old heartbeats. Every memory glows amber gold before the night grows cold. And though the years slip through our hands, we became more than we planned. Like a story carried by the wind again and again. A dustland fairy tale tonight, under fading neon light tonight. Dust rolls softly through the parking lot. Summer heat rising from the asphalt. Your mother's radio sang old country tunes under fading moons. Cheap motel signs flickered red and white like little ghosts surviving through the night. We were young enough to call it fate before it came to Every dream looked bigger from the roadside. Every heart still burned before the hard times. We believed the world would open wide for you and I. Through the dry winds and the broken highways, we kept driving toward the light. Every scar became another chapter in the middle of the night. And though the years kept pulling us apart, there was still fire inside our hearts, like a dustland fairy tale, too stubborn to fail. Now the city feels colder than before. Empty diners and abandoned stores. Still I see a shadow in the rain, calling out my name. Photographs fading on the dashboard seat carry pieces of who we used to be. Funny how the past still feels alive on sleepless nights. Through the dry winds and the broken highways, we kept driving toward the light. Every scar became another chapter in the middle of the night. And though the years kept pulling us apart, there was still fire inside our hearts, like a dustland fairy tale, too stubborn to fail. Maybe nothing golden ever lasts forever. Maybe every dream must face the weather. Still there's beauty in the fight to keep the flame alive. And though the world can leave us bruised, there are some loves we never lose, like echoes through an endless sky, still surviving time. Now the headlights stretch across the dark, like old memories leaving sparks. Every mile became another sign that we survived the night. And somewhere underneath the desert stars, the younger versions of our hearts still believe the world can change beyond the pain. Like a dustland fairy tale tonight. Under fading neon light tonight. Rain taps softly on the rooftop tonight. Taxi headlights drift across the light. The city moves in slow motion below, while I sit alone. Your old sweater hanging by the chair still carries traces of your perfume there. Funny how the smallest things remain after all the change. And every crowded street reminds me of the nights we used to roam, when every broken conversation still somehow felt like home. Now the midnight city keeps spinning round while I'm searching for what we lost somehow. Every memory echoes through the dark, like a lonely spark. this night has just begun. Strangers pass beneath electric signs, living separate lives. I keep replaying all the words we missed, all the moments fading into mist. Maybe love was never built to stay, but drift away. Now the midnight city keeps spinning around while I'm searching for what we lost somehow. Every memory echoes through the dark like a lonely spark. And though the world keeps moving endlessly, part of me still lives inside those streets where your laughter once filled the air like a prayer. Maybe every heart becomes a little haunted by the ghosts of what it used to know. Maybe every road we travel leaves shadows on the soul. And though I know the night won't wait forever, I still hold on to the glow of those evenings we believed we never let go. Now the sunrise creeps across the town, turning silver rain to gold somehow. Every lonely window catches light after the night. And though your voice has faded into distance, there are pieces that still remain, like echoes drifting through the streets, calling my name. Through the midnight rain tonight, under fading lights tonight. I remember staring at the ceiling light, wondering how a heart survives goodbye. Every little corner of this room still carried pieces of you. Days were heavy like the pouring rain. Every song kept whispering your name. I thought the ache would never fade away, like shadows meant to stay. But slowly I can feel the air changing. Little by little I'm escaping all the sadness holding me down. I'm finding solid ground. Maybe healing takes a little time. Maybe broken hearts to learn to shine. Every scar becomes a part of me, not the end of my story. And though the nights still feel lonely sometimes, I can finally see beyond goodbye. Every tear I cried helped me grow more than you will ever know. Morning coffee tastes a little sweeter now. I laugh without forcing it somehow. There's a different version of myself standing stronger than before. I still think about the way we were, but the memories don't hurt as much. Funny how the pain that felt so deep can slowly lose its reach. Maybe healing takes a little time. Maybe broken hearts to learn to shine. Every scar becomes a part of me, not the end of my story. And though the nights still feel lonely sometimes, I can finally see beyond goodbye. Every tear I cried helped me I'll thank the storm for where I've been, because every ending taught my soul how to let go. Soft piano and warm strings fading gently. Peaceful, emotional silence remains. Slipping through the curtains slow, coffee brewing while the records play low. You're still half asleep beside me there. Messy, tangled hair. Outside the city's rushing on its way, but somehow this small room feels far away. Funny how the quiet everything, and every time you smile at me, the whole world settles down. Like I don't need much more than this to turn things around. 'Cause every day feels lighter with you near. Even ordinary moments disappear into something warmer than before. Perfect kind of life, or endless neon city lights. As long as I can wake beside you, everything feels right. Barefoot dancing on the kitchen floor, laughing at the rain outside the door. Every little memory we make feels easy to keep. Long drives with the windows halfway down, watching golden sunlight hit the town. Funny how the world moves softer now when you're around. 'Cause every day feels lighter with you near. Even ordinary moments disappear into something warmer than before. Something worth holding for. And I don't need a perfect kind of life, or endless neon city lights. As long as I can wake beside future still uncertain. There's one thing I know is true. The best parts of this life always lead me back to you. Now the evening sunlight fills the room, and suddenly the whole world blooms. Every little second shining gold before it grows old. And if tomorrow changes everything, I'll still carry this feeling, 'cause every road feels softer when I walk beside you. Everything feels right tonight under golden skies tonight. She built a kingdom underneath her bed, with paper moons hanging overhead. Every story ended perfectly, far from reality. She painted flowers over every crack, pretended broken things could all come back. Wrapped her fears in ribbons made of gold, till the fantasy took hold. But mirrors don't lie forever, and fairy tales can't hide the weather. Every castle made from dreams falls apart at the seams. Brick by brick the walls came crashing down. All the glitter couldn't drown the sound of the truth calling through the noise like a forgotten voice. And the monster she was running from were hiding in the places she came from. Every perfect world she tried to make started to break. Dusty storybooks scattered on the floor, locked up hearts behind painted doors. Every promise tasted sweet at first, then slowly turned to hurt. She wore courage like a masquerade, smiling while the colors started fading. Funny how pretending to be fine can consume your mind. Crashing down, all the glitter couldn't drown the sound of the truth calling through the noise like a forgotten voice. And the monster she was running from were hiding in the places she came from. Every perfect world she tried to make started to break. Growing up means learning slowly. Nothing beautiful can stay untouched. Maybe scars are proof we lived enough to survive the rush. And though the dream collapsed in flames, she finally learned to face her name. No more hiding underneath the dark or falling apart. Now the shattered walls are open, piece reflects the truth of what she lived through. And the ghosts that used to haunt her dreams lost their power in the morning light, 'cause every fantasy she left behind helped her find her life. Brick by brick tonight, she rebuilt herself tonight. these things remain long after the love has changed. Coffee cups still sitting on the shelf like we promised forever to ourselves. Now the silence echoes through the room, louder than the truth. I keep telling my heart to let go, but every memory pulls me close. And even when I try to walk away, part of me still stays. I'm learning how to smile through the pain, how to dance alone inside the rain. Everybody says that time will heal, but tonight it still feels real. And I hate how your name still sounds like home, even when I'm better on my own. Maybe loving you was beautiful and hard. Now I'm just a girl with a healing heart. Streetlights blur across the window glass. Another lonely midnight driving past. Songs we used to sing are on again, but they don't sound the same. I was never good at saying goodbye, so I buried all my tears inside, pretending I was stronger than the fall when I felt it all. I'm learning how to smile through the pain, how to dance alone inside the rain. Everybody says that time will heal, but tonight it still feels real. And I hate how your name still sounds like home, even when I'm better on my own. Maybe loving you was beautiful and hard. Now I'm just a girl with a healing heart. Maybe someday I'll thank the memories for teaching me what love could be. Even broken stars still shine at night, even wounded hearts survive. And though you left without a warning sign, I know someday I'll be alright. Not because the hurt disappeared, but because I faced my fears. Now I'm learning how to breathe again, finding light beyond the loneliness. Every scar becomes another part of who we really are. And your shadow doesn't hold me down. I can finally see beyond the clouds. Maybe losing you tore me apart, but it gave me back my heart. No more hiding from the dark. I'm stronger than a broken heart. You're walking like a midnight storm again, talking smooth like nothing ever happened. But I learned the rhythm of your games, and I don't play the same. Every promise sounded cinematic till the truth turned automatic. Now your echoes barely leave a trace inside this place. I was fragile once before, now I'm stronger than before. Every scar became a sign that I survived your fire. You can't pull me into your chaos anymore. I'm standing brighter than I was before. Every word you throw dissolves tonight under city lights. And I won't fall apart for temporary love. I built my walls from everything it was. Now my heart moves like electric gold, untouchable and bold. Glass reflections in the subway glow show a version of me you don't know. No more chasing shadows through the rain or calling out your name. I found freedom in the quiet spaces, in the nights without your traces. Funny how the silence feels alive instead of empty now. You can't pull me into your chaos anymore. I'm insatiable and bold. Maybe losing you is necessary. Maybe pain rewrites the story. 'Cause every broken piece became a stronger kind of flame. And now the skyline calls my name, like a future free from chains. No more running through the dark, I know exactly who we are. Now I'm glowing through the ultraviolet, dancing like I finally survived it. Every lonely night became a spark, lighting up the dark. And I don't need your empty promises. I found power in the loneliness. Now my heart beats louder than before. Unbreakable at the core, electric and alive tonight. Under neon skies tonight. Cold city atmosphere slowly disappears. Downtown shadows stretching through the boulevard. Taxi lights reflecting off abandoned bars. You were laughing like the world was ours under satellite stars. Old cassette melodies inside your car. Tiny dreams taking us too far. Every corner felt cinematic then, like we could start again. Summer nights moving way too fast, trying to make the feeling last. We were running through the city glow without needing to know. We were chasing golden afterlights, young enough to disappear all night. Every heartbeat racing with the sound, like we finally found something bigger than the ordinary days. Neon colors cutting through the haze. For a moment everything aligned inside our restless minds. Rooftop conversations in the heat, sneakers tapping rhythms on the street. Every song became another sign pointing toward the skyline. Coffee stains and photographs at dawn, talking like the night would never end. Even when the seasons changed their tone, we were never alone. We were chasing golden afterlights, young enough to disappear all night. Every heartbeat racing with the sound, like we finally found something bigger than the ordinary days. Neon colors cutting through the haze. For a moment everything aligned inside our restless minds. Maybe nothing really stays forever. Maybe that's what makes it better. Tiny sparks still leave a trace long after they fade. And somewhere in another city light, another version of us survives, dancing through the analog glow of the lives we used to know. We are echoes of electric nights, burning softly underneath the skyline. Every memory shining crystal clear, like it's still right here. And the world keeps turning endlessly, still those moments live inside of me, like a film replaying in slow light. Through the endless night, golden afterlights. Through the endless night. lights built across the ocean tide, silver shadows dancing side by side. Every constellation seemed awake. The night began to shake. I was drifting through a hollow sky, carrying silent storms inside. Then your touch moved through the dark like fire, lifting me higher, like gravity around my soul, pulling me where I can't control. Every star began to glow the moment you came close. We were burning like celestial light, two hearts spinning through the endless night. Every breath became a universe, breaking through the earth. And the heavens opened wide above, like the galaxies were made for us. Every shadow disappeared from view when I collided into you. Northern skies were glowing sapphire blue. Every wave reflected pieces of you. Time dissolved beneath the atmosphere, like we vanished here. Ancient echoes ringing through the dark, like the rhythm of a distant star. Every fear I carried fell away inside your gravity. We were burning like celestial light, two hearts spinning through the endless night. Every breath became a universe, breaking through the earth. And the heavens opened wide above, like the galaxies were made for us. Every shadow disappeared from view when I collided into you. Maybe love was always written inside the movement of the stars. Maybe every lonely soul is searching through the dark. And though the universe feels endless, somehow you still found me here, like a signal through eternity, calling me near. Now we're glowing brighter than the sunrise, falling through electric midnight skies. Every heartbeat echoes through the blue, like a dream come true. And the cosmos keeps unfolding wide, while we dance beneath the satellite light. Every lonely part of me was healed by something truly real. Celestial love tonight, under endless skies tonight. Street lights flicker softly through the rain, while your shadow dances on the window pane. The room is quiet except you're breathing slow, like a steady glow. Coffee cups forgotten on the floor, records spinning softly in the dark. Every little movement that you make feels impossible to fake. And I could stay awake for hours, just watching light move through your hair, like the world outside has vanished and nothing else is there. So let the curtains stay wide open tonight, let the city spill its silver light. Every moment feels too beautiful to close my eyes. And the way you smile without a word feels louder than anything I've heard, like the calm after the storm, pulling me home. Cold air presses softly at the glass, but inside the hours move so fast. Every quiet laugh you let escape makes the whole room shake. I never knew the smallest things could stay burning brighter than the loudest days. Like your fingers tracing circles in my hand, helping me understand. So let the curtains stay wide open tonight. Let the city spill its silver light. Every moment feels too beautiful to close my eyes. And the way you smile without a word feels louder than anything I've heard. Like the calm after the storm, pulling me home. Maybe love is hidden in these fragments, tiny scenes nobody else can see. Not fireworks or grand illusions, just you beside me. And even when the morning finally comes, I'll remember how the darkness felt warm, like the universe slowed down without a sound. Now the first light breaks across the room, turning every shadow into gold. Every second feels suspended, like time moves slow. And the way you lean against my shoulder makes the restless nights feel over. Like I finally found a place where my heart can stay under silver light tonight. Everything feels right tonight. Morning rain keeps tapping on my window frame. Another quiet day begins the same. Coffee growing colder in my hands, while I pretend I understand. Everybody says I'll be okay, their hearts can learn to change. But every little thing around this town still turns your memory loud. And I keep trying to move on slowly, but some nights still control me like your shadow never left. Even after everything, 'cause all these crowded streets mean nothing. All these lights don't shine the same. I can smile and keep on walking, but something's missing every day. And every song just sounds like silence. Every dream feels incomplete. If love was meant to disappear, why does your memory stay with me? I still wear the sweater that you liked, even though it doesn't feel right. Funny how the smallest habits stay long after people fade. Late night trains and empty avenue signs make me think about another time, back when forever felt so close, before we let it go. 'Cause all these crowded streets mean nothing. All these lights don't shine the same. I can smile and keep on walking, but something's missing every day. And every song just sounds like silence. Every dream feels incomplete. If love was meant to disappear, why does your memory stay with me? Maybe healing isn't sudden, Maybe hearts heal piece by piece. Maybe one day I'll wake up and finally feel released. But tonight the air still carries everything we used to be. And though I know you're gone, part of you still lives in me. Now these lonely nights mean something. They remind me I survived. Even after all the heartbreak, there's still fire left inside. And every scar became a lesson, and every tear became release. Maybe love was never wasted, even if it couldn't stay. I'll carry all the memories, then slowly set them free. Soft piano echoes and distant strings fade gently. Rain keeps falling on the avenue tonight, neon reflections stretching through the light. Every passing car becomes a memory, pulling you back to me. Late night radio playing old melodies, tiny fragments of what we used to be. And the city feels frozen in time, somewhere inside my mind. I keep replaying all the moments, like photographs inside the dark. Every little sound around me still echoes through my heart. It comes back like a flash of light running through my restless mind. Every memory feels alive tonight, like we never said goodbye. And I know the years keep moving on, but your shadow keeps pulling me close, like a signal I can't escape inside the afterglow. Streetlights flicker through the midnight haze while I drift through familiar places. Every corner carries pieces of you, like ghosts I travel through. Cold wind rushing through the open door feels exactly like it did before. Funny how a single song can wake everything we try to break. It comes back like a flash of light running through my restless mind. Every memory feels alive tonight, like we never said goodbye. And I know the years keep moving on, but shadow keeps pulling me close, like a signal I can't escape inside the afterglow. Maybe memories never really fade, maybe they just learn to hide away, waiting for a lonely night to come alive. And though I know we can't return, part of me still feels the burn, like the rhythm of another life, still surviving in the night. Now the skyline glows electric blue, and every road still leads to you. Every heartbeat echoes through the dark, like a distant spark. And even if tomorrow pulls me on, part of you will stay in every song, like a dream I can't erase, floating through the haze, like a flash of light tonight, through the endless night. across the avenue, turning every window silver blue. People rushing into brand new days without knowing why. There's a feeling floating through the air, like something beautiful is waiting there. Even the ordinary suddenly feels alive to me. And for a moment all the noise fades out, every doubt disappears somehow, like the whole world's opening right in front of us now. This could be the moment we remember long after tonight is gone. Every heartbeat sounds like thunder, calling us along. And all the broken roads behind us finally lead somewhere bright, like everything we ever hoped for came alive tonight. Street lights dancing underneath the rain, friends laughing on the late night train, every stranger shining for a while with fearless smiles. I used to think the world moved much too fast, till I learned the best things never last. So I hold on to this feeling now, before it fades somehow. This could be the moment we remember long after tonight is gone. Every heartbeat sounds like thunder, calling us along. And all the broken roads behind us finally lead somewhere bright, like everything we ever hoped for came alive tonight. Maybe we spend too much time waiting for perfect days to finally appear, when all along they've been hidden inside moments like this here. And even if tomorrow changes, nothing can erase the light of knowing we were fully living for one beautiful night. Now the skyline burns in gold and amber, and the whole world feels reborn. Every lonely chapter fading with the coming dawn. And though the future stays uncertain, there's one thing I know tonight: every step and every heartbreak led us to this light. This is our greatest day tonight, under endless skies tonight. The silence hanging heavy in the room feels louder than the words we never use. You stare away while I pretend fragments of a love already fading, like we're scared of what remains after the breaking. We're already halfway gone, still pretending something strong. Every conversation feels rehearsed, like it only makes it worse. And I can feel the distance growing wider, even standing right beside you, like we're shadows passing through what we used to be. Midnight driving through familiar streets, searching for the version of you and me before the damage settled in underneath our skin. Photographs scattered across the dash like little ghosts from another past. I still hear your laughter in my head, even now. Instead, we're already halfway gone, still pretending something strong. Every conversation feels rehearsed, like it only makes it worse. And I can feel the distance growing wider, even standing right beside you, like we're shadows passing through what we used to be. Maybe love doesn't disappear at once, maybe it fades in quiet ways. Through all the nights we stop fighting and let silence take its place. And though I know we can't rewind, part of me still wants to try to find the light beneath the wreckage one last time. Now the sunrise breaks across the sky, but it doesn't feel like hope tonight. Every memory cuts a little deep before it leaves. And though we're standing at the ending, I still hate the thought of leaving, 'cause some hearts don't stop aching, even when they know we were halfway gone tonight, long before goodbye tonight. I was building walls around my fragile heart, hiding every scar inside the dark. Thought that love was only temporary, like a fading light across the city. Every promise felt like broken glass, every moment disappeared too fast. Then you walked into my atmosphere, and suddenly the silence cleared. You found the pieces I tried to hide, pull me closer into the light. Now every shadow starts to disappear. Whenever you are near, you shine through my restless nights, like fire burning soft and bright. Every broken part inside me heals when your love is real. And I can finally breathe again, like sky opening after rain. No more running from what I feel. Your heart makes me believe. reminds me of you. There's a calmness in the way you speak, like you understand the soul in me. Even when the world turns cold and gray, you color all the empty space. No dramatic words, no grand disguise, just truth reflected in your eyes. You shine through my restless nights like fire burning soft and bright. Every broken part inside me heals when your love is real, and I can finally breathe again, like sky opening after rain. No more running from what I feel. Your heart makes me believe. Maybe we are only passing stars, trying to heal each other's hearts. But in this moment I finally know love can be gentle, love can grow. And even if the seasons change, this feeling won't fade away. You gave me something I thought was gone, a place where I belong. You shine through my restless nights like sunrise breaking through the sky. Every lonely corner fades away when you call my name, and I can finally breathe again, like warm light pouring through my skin. No more fear of falling apart. You revive my heart. You shine through the darkest blue. Every road keeps leading back to you, like a dream I never want to leave. You make me believe. Soft piano echoes with gentle strings, slowly fading into silence. I spent so many nights afraid to fall, building quiet walls around it all, thinking love would only leave a scar like every dream before. But every storm eventually moves on. Even broken skies can find the dawn. Maybe hope was hiding in the dark, waiting for a spark. And now I feel the weight lifting slowly, like the air is changing around me. For the first time in a while, I can finally see the light. I just wanna feel alive again, with my heart beat without regret. Even after all the tears I cried, there's still beauty left inside. And maybe happiness is not perfection, maybe it's surviving through the wreckage, finding little pieces of the light after the hardest nights. Morning sunlight falling through the room, turning all the shadows into gold. I can hear the world begin again outside my window pane. Every memory doesn't hurt the same. Some things heal with time and change, and every scar reminds me now I made it somehow. I just wanna feel alive again, let my heart beat without regret. Even after all the tears I cried, there's still beauty left inside. And maybe happiness is not perfection, maybe it's surviving through the wreckage, finding little pieces of the light after the hardest nights. I don't need a perfect ending, I don't need a flawless life. I just want a soul still dancing even after goodbye. And if tomorrow brings another storm, I know I'll still keep moving on, because every fall taught me how strong a heart can be. Now I finally feel alive again, like the clouds are opening. Every broken dream led me somehow to where I am right now. Maybe happiness is learning slowly to love the person standing lonely, turning every wound into a sign that I survived the night. I Streetlights flicker through the bedroom blinds, while your silence cuts sharper than a knife. We keep talking just to start another fight every single night. Your eyes look tired from defending ground, like we forgot what this was all about. Funny how two hearts can lose their way without walking away. Every word becomes a weapon, every touch feels out of reach, and the space between us widens with everything we speak. This love feels like a battlefield tonight, two souls trying hard not to lose the fight. Every scar beneath the skin comes from letting someone in. And I don't know how we crossed this line, from holding on to choosing sides, but somewhere underneath the damage, I still hear your heart. Coffee cups are shattered on the floor, like all the promises we made before. Still I stay, though I should probably leave, 'cause part of me believes that maybe underneath the smoke and noise, there's still a trace of who we were before the fear and pride took over us and turned love rough. This love feels like a battlefield tonight, two souls trying hard not to lose the fight. Every scar beneath the skin comes from letting someone in. And I don't know how we crossed this line, from holding on to choosing sides, but somewhere underneath the damage, I still hear your heart. Maybe love was never built to survive without surrender. Maybe every honest feeling leaves us open to the weather. And though the walls keep rising higher, part of me still wants to stay, 'cause even broken hearts remember what they cannot replace. Now the sunrise bleeds across the sky, and neither of us says goodbye. Every lonely shadow in this room still points to you. And though the war keeps wearing down our souls, there are pieces I can't let go, 'cause underneath the wreckage and the pain, your name remains in the quiet after the fight tonight. Shadows stretching down the avenue, every passing stranger looks right through, running circles in a restless town, trying not to drown. Radio signals buzzing through my veins, everybody chasing different names, but somewhere in the noise I start to feel something almost real. And the skyline asks me questions that I never learned to answer. Am I drifting through the motion, or becoming who I am? Are we more than all the flashing lights? More than just surviving through the night? Every heartbeat searching for a sign somewhere in the silence, and the world keeps spinning endlessly while we balance hope and gravity, trying to remember what is true inside the blue. Cold wind moving through the boulevard, every dream suddenly feels so far. Still I keep my hands against the wheel, holding on to something real. Billboards glowing like electric stars, selling perfect versions of our hearts, but underneath the polished neon skin, we're fragile within. Are we more than all the flashing lights? More than just surviving through the night? Every heartbeat searching for a sign somewhere in the silence, and the world keeps spinning endlessly while we balance hope and gravity, trying to remember what is true inside the blue. Maybe we were built to question everything. Maybe that's the beauty of being alive. Not perfection, not certainty, just the fire inside. And though the future feels uncertain now, there's still wonder underneath the doubt, like a signal cutting through the dark, calling to the heart. Now the city glows beneath the stars, and I finally see us as we are. Broken souls still learning how to shine through the endless night. And every road that led me here tonight taught me how to stand inside the light. Even in a world that feels confused, there's something true inside the blue. Tonight under neon skies, tonight. Everybody's got a version of my name, telling me exactly who I ought to be. Different faces, different expectations, trying to rewrite me. Another conversation in a crowded room, people talking like they know the truth, but I'm tired of fitting into shapes I never chose. 'Cause every time I try to fake it, something inside starts breaking, and I can't keep carrying somebody else's dream. I don't wanna live behind a mask tonight, or lose myself just trying to get it right. Every scar and every fault I've known made me my own, and I don't need another voice to guide me or tell me who I'm supposed to be. I'd rather stand imperfect and alive than disappear inside the light. Late night headlights cutting through the rain, got the windows down to clear my brain. Funny how the silence helps me hear what I really feel. I spent years trying hard to please the crowd, keeping every honest thought shut down. But freedom starts the moment you decide not to hide. I don't wanna live behind a mask tonight, or lose myself just trying to get it right. Every scar and every fault I've known made me my own. And I don't need another voice to guide me or tell me who I'm supposed to be. I'd rather stand imperfect and alive than disappear inside the light. Maybe we all spend too much time chasing versions of ourselves that don't exist, when the truth was always simpler than all of this. And though the world keeps pushing harder, I won't let it change my heart. 'Cause being real is worth the risk of standing in the dark. Now I'm done apologizing for the way I feel, done pretending I'm somebody artificial. Every road I took brought me right here without the fear. And even if they never understand me, at least I know exactly where I stand. 'Cause I would rather burn honestly than fade away quietly. I'm finally alive tonight, under open skies tonight. City lights blur through the pouring rain, midnight traffic moving in slow chains. Every stranger glowing in the dark like distant little sparks. Cold air rushing through the avenue, static signals pulling me to you. Somewhere in the noise I feel alive, like the night survived. And the rhythm keeps pulling me closer, every heartbeat taking over. In the flashing ultraviolet glow, I finally know I'm not fading in the silence, not disappearing in the dark. Every pulse inside the speakers feels like a second heart. And even when the night gets colder, I can feel the energy surround me, like 1,000 lights exploding. I'm not alone tonight. Neon reflections dancing on the floor, bodies moving like an ocean storm. Every shadow turning into light under laser skies. Voices echo through the atmosphere, tiny moments feeling crystal clear. No one here is truly by themselves when the music swells. I'm not fading in the silence, not disappearing in the dark. Every pulse inside the speakers feels like a second heart. And even when the night gets colder, I can feel the energy surround me, like 1,000 lights exploding. I'm not alone tonight. Maybe we were always searching for a place where we could breathe, somewhere past the endless noise where broken souls feel free. And as the bass line lifts the darkness, every fear begins to dissolve, like we found another universe inside the sound. heart feels close enough to touch, and the rhythm running through us feels bigger than ourselves. No more shadows in the distance, no more drifting through the cold. Every heartbeat in this city turns strangers into gold. I'm not alone tonight, under neon skies tonight. The rain fell softly on the station road. People passed like stories never told. I kept my hands buried in my coat, trying to stay afloat. Every photograph is fading slow, like the songs we used to know. Funny how the years slip through your hands before you understand. And the clock keeps turning circles while the days blur into one. Every little dream I carried feels lighter in the sun. I'm running out of moments to pretend that I know where all these roads will end. Every answer disappears with time, like smoke across the sky. And maybe all we really leave behind are broken words and restless nights. Still I keep searching through the haze for brighter days. Old cafe lights glowing through the gray, people laughing while the records play. I can hear the echoes of my youth somewhere in the room. Every mistake still hums inside my head, like unfinished things I never said. But I'm too tired now to fight the past or make it last. I'm running out of moments to pretend that I know where all these roads will end. Every answer disappears with time, like smoke across the sky. And maybe all we really leave behind are broken words and restless nights. Still I keep searching through the haze for brighter days. Maybe life was never meant to fit inside a perfect line. Maybe all we can do is survive the passing time. And though the future feels uncertain, there's still beauty in the fall, like the quiet after midnight when you hear it all. Now the evening light begins to fade, and the city slowly slips away. Every memory glows soft and gold before it grows old. And though the years keep moving on, part of me still sings those songs, like a voice carried through the rain, again and again, for bright I still leave the hallway light turned on, like part of me believes you're coming home. Even silence carries traces of your name. Nothing feels the same. The coffee cup you left beside the sink makes me stop before I even think. Funny how the smallest things remain long after the pain. And every night I tell myself that I should finally let you go, but memories move through me like they still belong. 'Cause it feels impossible to imagine this life without you here. Every room echoes louder now with your absence near. And no matter how I try to move ahead, part of me keeps turning back instead. Like my heart still hasn't learned that you're gone. Rain keeps falling softly on the glass as another sleepless midnight passes. I keep hearing songs we used to know, playing soft and low. Everybody says that time will heal, but they don't know how this emptiness feels. Like the world keeps spinning endlessly without waiting for me. 'Cause it feels impossible to imagine this life without you here. Every room echoes louder now with your absence near. And no matter how I try to move ahead, part of me keeps turning back instead. Like my heart still hasn't learned that you're gone. Maybe some loves leave marks forever. Maybe some hearts don't fully mend. And though I know the story ended, I still replay it in my head. 'Cause losing you changed everything in ways I can't explain. Like sunlight disappearing slowly before the rain. Now the sunrise breaks across the sky, but it still feels dark inside. Every lonely road I take leads back again. And even if tomorrow finds me stronger, there'll always be a peace that lingers, like an echo I can't outrun inside my lungs. It still feels impossible tonight. lights reflecting off the avenue. Every shadow in the city looks like you. I can feel the static in the air tonight, like danger dressed in light. Your voice cuts through the crowd and noise again, like a signal pulling underneath my skin. I should run before the damage starts, but you already reached my heart. Every warning sign is flashing red, still I follow where the tension leads, like a spark before the fire grows and I lose control. We're moving faster than the flashing lights, caught inside a dangerous paradise. Every touch feels like a loaded gun, but I still run toward it. And even when the pressure starts to rise, I can't escape the energy tonight, like gravity pulling me too close into the overdose. Midnight sirens echo through the rain, while your silhouette keeps crossing through my brain. Every little glance becomes a storm that I can't ignore. No sleep underneath the ultraviolet sky, every heartbeat amplified tonight, like we're balancing on the edge of something reckless. We're moving faster than the flashing lights, caught inside a dangerous paradise. Every touch feels like a loaded gun, but I still run toward it. And even when the pressure starts to rise, I can't escape the energy tonight, like gravity pulling me too close into the overdose. Maybe chaos always looks beautiful right before it burns through everything. Maybe we were never built for calm, only for the rush. And though I know the ending might collapse, part of me still wants the crash, like a moth inside electric glue, falling straight through you. Now the skyline flickers silver white while we disappear into the night. Every second feels explosive now, like we can't calm down. And even if the world begins to shake, I still crave the danger in the flames, like the rhythm taking full control deep inside my soul. Into the overload tonight, under neon skies tonight. She walks in like the morning through the blinds, turning every ordinary thing alive. Even coffee tastes a little sweeter now when she's around. Every laugh escapes like summer air, and suddenly the whole world feels less hard. Funny how one person changes everything without trying. I spent so long running circles, trying not to fall too deep. Then she smiled and all my reasons started slipping out of reach. 'Cause I'm caught up in the way she moves, in the little things she says and does. Every moment feels brighter now, like the sky opened up. And I don't need perfect words tonight to explain what's happening inside. All I know is every road leads back to her smile again. street lights dancing softly in her eyes. Under a neon sky, she makes silence feel comfortable, like I don't have to be impossible for somebody to understand who I really am. 'Cause I'm caught up in the way she moves, in the little things she says and does. Every moment feels brighter now, like the sky opened up. And I don't need perfect words tonight to explain what's happening inside. All I know is every road leads back to her smile again. Maybe love is not dramatic, maybe it's the calm you find in the middle of the chaos, when somebody stays beside you. And though I used to fear the fall, now I don't fear it at all. 'Cause every second near her feels like home. Now the whole world looks different somehow, like colors I never noticed till now. Every lonely night before this fades further away, and I don't care where tomorrow goes, as long as she's the hand I hold. 'Cause every heartbeat keeps telling me this is where I'm meant to be. I'm falling more tonight, under city lights tonight.
The city breeze beneath the pouring rain, taxi lights blur across the lanes. You stand beside me saying nothing yet, but I can feel the tension. Every heartbeat louder than before, like we're standing at an open door. One small step could change everything if we let it in. We've been circling around this feeling, too afraid to let it show, but the silence keeps revealing what we already know. So don't let fear pull you away tonight. We've spent too long hiding from the light. Every road keeps leading back to this, to one simple kiss. And maybe we don't need the perfect words or guarantees about the world. Sometimes all it takes is one chance to finally begin. Cold wind dancing through the avenue, but the world feels warmer next to you. Like every broken piece I carry starts to disappear. People rushing underneath the glow while we stand still in the overflow. Funny how a crowded place can fade when you look my way. So don't let fear pull you away tonight. We've spent too long hiding from the light. Every road keeps leading back to this, to one simple kiss. And maybe we don't need the perfect words or guarantees about the world. Sometimes all it takes is one chance to finally begin. Maybe we were always meant to risk it, even if our hands still shake. 'Cause every beautiful thing starts somewhere, with one choice to make. And though tomorrow's still uncertain, I would rather fall than wonder what could have happened if we tried. Now the skyline burns electric blue, and every light points back to you. Every lonely night was leading here through all the years. And suddenly the future doesn't seem like something distant or unseen, 'cause standing here beside you now feels enough somehow. So don't look back tonight, just step into the light tonight.
Running through the neighborhood at midnight, street lights glowing like a sci-fi skyline. Old cassette playing from a passing car, sounding like another world afar. Polaroid colors fading in my room, every summer disappeared too soon. Still we chase the feeling in the dark like runaway sparks. Back when every little thing felt endless, before the world became so restless. We were dancing without fear, like the future wasn't near. We were young, hearts burning neon bright, living like tomorrow didn't matter. Every moment floating out of time like glitter in the night. And the world kept turning far away while we stayed inside the noise and color. Nothing felt impossible back then. We were infinite. Bicycle wheels spinning through the rain, laughing while we shouted through the chaos. Tiny dreams hidden in our pockets like secret constellations. Every rooftop felt like outer space, every song became an escape. Didn't know how quickly people change or memories fade. We were young, hearts burning neon bright, living like tomorrow didn't matter. Every moment floating out of time like glitter in the night. And the world kept turning far away while we stayed inside the noise and color. Nothing felt impossible back then. We were infinite. Maybe growing up is learning slowly how to carry all the ghosts you loved. Maybe innocence never really leaves, it just hides beneath the dust. And somewhere in the static of the night, I still hear those old scent blinds calling us back into the glow of the lives we used to know. We are echoes running through the dark, silver lights inside abandoned summers. Every memory flashing like a star, still alive inside our hearts. And even if the years keep moving on, part of us will always stay electric, frozen in the neon atmosphere, forever young tonight. Forever young under neon lights tonight. The room still smells like your perfume tonight, like you just walked out into the rain. Every little thing reminds me nothing feels the same. I keep reaching for the empty side, half asleep in the middle of the night, like my body still believes somehow you're here right now. try to take still somehow leads me back to the ghost of what we had before it all collapsed. How am I supposed to move forward when every memory pulls me under? Every breath feels harder now without you around, and I don't know how to rebuild all the parts of me you filled, 'cause everything I thought was true still circles back to you. Streetlights blur across the windshield glass as another sleepless night goes past. Radio songs cut deeper than before, straight to the core. Friends keep telling me that time will heal, but they don't know how this silence feels. Like the world keeps moving far too fast while I'm stuck in the past. How am I supposed to move forward when every memory pulls me under? Every breath feels harder now without you around, and I don't know how to rebuild all the parts of me you filled, 'cause everything I thought was true still circles back to you. Maybe someday this pain will fade. Maybe I'll learn to stand again. But tonight the weight of losing you feels impossible to break through. And if love leaves scars this deep, then maybe it was real to keep, even if it disappeared. You were here. Now the sunrise cuts across the sky, but it still feels dark inside. Every lonely road I drive leads back tonight. And though I know I must let go, part of me will always hold the echoes of the life we knew before losing you, before losing you tonight. Running through the station after midnight train, city air electric after summer rain. Everybody glowing in the avenue lights like a movie scene alive. Cheap sunglasses and a leather jacket breeze, dancing shadows underneath the marquee. Every conversation feels amplified in the flashing light. We don't care where tomorrow goes, tonight we're louder than the radio. Every heartbeat moving fast, trying to make the feeling last. We are spinning through the afterglow, young souls chasing something beautiful. Every second shining crystal clear, like we belong right here. And the skyline burns in neon gold while the speakers shake the boulevard below. Nothing in this moment feels too far. We already are. crystal clear, like we belong right here. And the skyline burns in neon gold, while the speakers shake the boulevard below. Nothing in this moment feels too far. We already are. Maybe we were born for late night motion, tiny sparks inside the commotion, trying to outrun ordinary days in a blur of waves. And even when the city lights grow dim, I know the echoes still remain, like old songs inside the atmosphere, always somewhere near. Now we're glowing through the endless night, running fearless underneath the lights, every memory bursting into color like no other summer. And the world keeps moving endlessly, still this rhythm lives inside of me, every dream still racing through my veins like electric rain. Through electric rain, into the night again.
I was young enough to think I knew it all, built my pride like a fortress standing tall. But every reckless word I threw away still echoes through today. Dusty roads and cigarette smoke nights, trying hard to outrun my own mind. Every promise breaking at the seams like unfinished dreams. And the weight keeps pulling on my chest, like a war I never let to rest. Every scar reminds me what I lost and what it cost. Oh, my weary heart keeps running wild, like a storm trapped inside a child. Every lesson came the hardest way, through the pouring rain. And I know I can't undo the past, still I'm learning how to make it last. Every broken piece still longs to find a little peace of mind. Oh, bar lights flickering through the haze, faces disappearing without names. I kept searching for another road, but carried the same load. Every bridge I burned to stay alive left another ghost I couldn't hide. Funny how the silence speaks the truth, louder than my youth. Oh, my weary heart keeps running wild, like a storm trapped inside a child. Every lesson came the hardest way, through the pouring rain. And I know I can't undo the past, still I'm learning how to make it last. Every broken piece still longs to find a little peace of mind. Maybe we are all just frightened souls, trying to carry burdens on our own. Maybe strength is not pretending that the hurt is gone. And though the road keeps cutting through my feet, I still hear redemption in the beat, like the fire inside the dark, still guarding my heart. Now my restless soul still shakes at night, but I'm learning how to hold the light. Every wound became another sign that I survived the climb. And the storms no longer feel the same, I stopped running from the blame. Every shattered dream became a spark, leading through the dark. Oh, my weary heart tonight, still beating through the night.
City lights are fading in the rearview glow. Summer air is dancing through the open road. Your name buzzes softly through my phone again, like a little spark I never knew I'd miss. Coffee stains and midnight radio. Every little song keeps pulling me close. We were moving fast but talking slow, trying not to lose what we don't know. If you feel the distance pulling us apart, take my hand before the silence starts. I don't need forever written in the stars. Just meet me where you are. Meet me halfway through the neon night. Half a heartbeat closer to the light. We don't have to fix the world tonight. I just stay here in the moment, running wild underneath the skyline glow. Every little feeling starts to overflow. Even if tomorrow changes all we know, meet me halfway home. Golden haze reflected on your sunglasses, laughing while the traffic slowly passes. Tiny conversations turning into dreams. Nothing ever felt this easy to me. Streetlights painting shadows on your skin. Every second pulls me deeper in. No dramatic words, no perfect scene, just you standing next to me. Meet me halfway through the neon night. Half a heartbeat closer to the light. We don't have to fix the world tonight. I just stay here in the moment, running wild underneath the skyline glow. Every little feeling starts to overflow. Even if tomorrow changes all we know, meet me halfway home. Maybe love is not a finish line. Maybe it's two souls learning timing. A little patience, a little faith, a little fire we don't explain. And if the world keeps spinning fast, I just hope this feeling lasts. One more mile, one more song, right where we belong. Meet me halfway through the neon night. Dancing shadows under city lights. Nothing in the world has felt this right. When you move a little closer, running free with the windows open wide. Hearts awake and glowing in the night. Even if the morning changes our lives, meet me halfway home. Meet me halfway home. Meet me halfway tonight. The coffee's cold beside the window frame. Another quiet morning feels the same. We barely speak, we barely even try, just passing by. Pictures hanging crooked on the wall, like they already know we're about to fall. Funny how the silence says enough when love gets rough. We kept holding on to something fading, like we were scared to let it go. But every broken conversation only made it show. So it's no surprise we drifted slowly, like two shadows in the dark. outside like you were miles away, even next to me. I still remember how your laughter sounded before the weight of us surrounded. Everything we used to understand slipped through our hands. So it's no surprise we drifted slowly like two shadows in the dark. Every promise lost its meaning long before we fell apart. And maybe we were trying too hard to save something already gone. Now the hardest thing is knowing we knew it all along. Maybe some hearts are only meant to meet somewhere along the road. Not forever, not completely, just enough to leave a mark. And though the ending hurts tonight, I know someday we'll be alright. 'Cause even broken love can teach what we need. Now the sunrise spills across the room, and the silence doesn't feel as cruel. Every memory starts to settle down without a sound. And though your shadow still remains, I won't hold on to the pain. 'Cause some stories end quietly without goodbye. It's no surprise tonight, under fading morning light tonight. Street lights flicker on the avenue, everybody rushing without a clue. Perfect smiles painted on their faces while they lose their places. Glass reflections blur across the train, every stranger drowning in routine again, trying hard to keep their balance right through another night. And the rhythm keeps repeating like a pattern we can't break, every moment pulling tighter till the edges start to shake. We are searching for the perfect symmetry between the chaos and the harmony, every heart trying to align with another life. And the city keeps spinning endlessly while we chase some kind of clarity, trying to hold the pieces still before they disappear. Coffee cups and conversations fade, tiny promises we never save. Still we carry fragments of ourselves like unfinished shelves. Midnight neon glowing sapphire blue makes me think of all we never do. Every dream suspended in the air like it's waiting there. We are searching for the perfect symmetry between the chaos and the harmony, every heart trying to align with another life.
every story slowly unfolds. Every broken line connects somehow to the here and now. And the rhythm doesn't scare me anymore. I hear something beautiful beneath it all, like imperfect hearts colliding, creating symmetry tonight. Creating symmetry tonight.
Rain falls softly on the avenue tonight. Streetlights shimmer underneath the sky. I keep tracing circles on the glass, watching people pass. Your voice still lingers in the quiet room, like a fading song I can't remove. Funny how the storm outside my door feels like so much more. Every drop keeps pulling memories out from places I can't hide, and the silence grows a little louder with every passing night. So don't let the rain stop falling tonight, 'cause somehow it keeps you close inside. Every tear mixing with the storm makes me feel less alone. And even if the clouds refuse to clear, there's comfort knowing you were here, like the thunder softly calling back my soul.
Coffee cups are cooling by the bed, while your old words circle through my head. I still hear your laughter in the dark,
Like a fading spark,
the whole city seems to move too fast,
while I'm tangled
somewhere in the past.
trying hard to understand the space love can never replace. So don't let the rain stop falling tonight, 'cause somehow it keeps you close inside. Every tear mixing with the storm makes me feel less alone. And even if the clouds refuse to clear, there's comfort knowing you were here, like the thunder softly calling back my soul.
Maybe heartbreak sounds a little like rainfall,
Steady and impossible to fight.
maybe healing starts the moment
You stop running from the night.
and though tomorrow may arrive,
With different skies and different light, part of me will always hear your echo in the rain. Now the skyline fades to silver blue, and every road still leads to you. Every lonely second drifting slow won't let go. And though I know the storm will pass someday, tonight I need the rain to stay. 'Cause in the middle
the darkness, I still feel you close. Under the falling rain tonight. Fading piano. Rain keeps falling on the avenue tonight. Neon reflections stretching in the light. Everybody's running for the trains while I stay in the rain.
Your voice
Still echoes through the crowded streets like a melody I can't delete. Funny how the weather feels alive when you cross my mind.
every drop keeps pulling memories
Out from underneath my skin.
and the rhythm of the city
Starts me spinning again. So let the rain come pouring down tonight. Wash the silence into flashing lights. Every heartbreak dancing through the storm till it doesn't hurt anymore. And I keep moving with the midnight glow, even when I know I should let go. 'Cause the music and the thunder sound like freedom now.
taxi headlights blur across the dark
Like tiny fireworks,
inside my heart.
people laughing underneath umbrellas while the sky gets heavier.
I thought losing you would stop the world,
But the city still continues to turn.
and somehow every tear
Becomes another reason to run. So let the rain come pouring down tonight. Wash the silence into flashing lights. Every heartbreak dancing through the storm till it doesn't hurt anymore. And I keep moving with the midnight glow, even when I know I should let go. 'Cause the music and the thunder sound like freedom now. Maybe sadness isn't meant to break us. Maybe it just changes shape.
turning lonely nights into moments.
We learn to celebrate. And though your shadows still remain,
I can finally dance inside the pain.
like the storm became a song to carry me along. Now the skyline burns electric blue, and the falling rain feels beautiful. Every broken piece reflects the light of another life. And I'm still running through the city glow, but I'm stronger than I was before. 'Cause every storm eventually leads back to clarity under neon rain. Tonight everything feels alive. falls across the empty room, and every shadow pulls me back to you. I still hear echoes of your quiet voice inside the noise. Photographs are scattered on the floor, like little pieces of what came before. Funny how the heart remembers things time cannot erase. And every road I try to walk away on still somehow circles back to the fire we once carried before it faded black. Now every color feels colder somehow, like the world lost its light without you now. Every memory burns underneath my skin like it never ends. And I keep searching through the silence for the words we never said. 'Cause even after all this time, your shadow fills my head. Streetlights shimmer softly in the rain as another sleepless night begins again. The radio keeps playing songs we knew, like it's haunting me too. I was sure that I could let you go, but some wounds settle deeper in the soul. And no matter how I try to move, part of me stays with you. Now every color feels colder somehow, like the world lost its light without you now. Every memory burns underneath my skin like it never ends. And I keep searching through the silence for the words we never said. 'Cause even after all this time, your shadow fills my head. Maybe love was never meant to disappear without a trace. Maybe every heart keeps carrying the ghost it cannot replace. And though I know the past is gone, the feeling still survives, like a fading ember glowing somewhere deep inside. Now the sunrise breaks across the sky, but it still can't quiet what I hide. Every lonely moment pulls me back through the cracks. And even if tomorrow finds me in another place, another life, there'll always be a part of me still reaching through the night, still reaching for you tonight, still reaching for you tonight. Flashlights burning through the midnight haze, everybody moving in electric waves. Heartbeat syncing with the stereo, feel the energy taking control. Silver sneakers on the neon floor, one more song and we're begging for more. Hands up high like satellites, burning brighter than the city lights. No sleep, no slowing down tonight. We came alive under laser lights, every second running through our veins. Mirror shining with the colors red and blue. Smoke machines dancing through the room. Future love in a digital sound. Feet off the ground when the bass drops down. Swag and glitter in the midnight air. Wild freedom everywhere. No tomorrow in our minds tonight. Only music and city lights. Move your body like the world can't wait. Turn it louder, let the speakers shake. We don't stop till the sunrise glows. Feel the rhythm take control. Jump into the flashing ultraviolet. Lose yourself inside the moment. Every heartbeat racing through the crowd. We're electric now, gravity disappears when the rhythm pulls us near. No fear, no looking back, just fire running through the track. And the night keeps calling out our names like sparks inside a hurricane. Higher and higher we go into the overflow. Move your body till the ceiling shakes. Light it up like a city awake. We don't need another place to go. This is all we know. Dancing through the ultraviolet storm. Young hearts glowing in digital form. Every voice inside the crowd explodes. Feel the future in your soul. Move your body tonight. We're electric tonight. The room is quiet after all this time. Only the ticking clock and wandering minds. I still replay the words we left unsaid inside my head. Every photograph upon the shelf feels like a version of another self. Funny how the smallest things remain long after change. And though we try to keep pretending, some truths were written in our eyes. Every silence growing heavier before goodbye. Maybe we already said everything in the spaces between our words. Every look across the table spoke louder than it hurt. And even if we never found the language to explain what we became, part of me will always hear your voice call my name. Streetlights shimmer softly through the rain, like memories refusing to fade away. I still remember how your laughter felt before we lost ourselves. There are moments I still almost call before I stop and remember it all. How love can slowly drift apart without a sound. Maybe we already said everything in the spaces between our words. Every look across the table became. Part of me will always hear your voice call my name. Maybe some endings don't arrive with anger or shattered glass across the floor. Maybe they arrive quietly like footsteps to the door. And though it hurts to let the story fade, I know we gave what we could give. There's beauty in remembering how deeply we once lived. Now the morning light begins to rise, and I finally see us clearer now. Every broken piece still carries love somehow. And even if our roads divide forever, there's one thing time won't take away. All the moments we shared together still remain. You already said it all tonight without saying a word tonight. Midnight trains are riding through the dark, like restless thoughts exploding in my heart. Everybody's chasing after gold, but still feel cold. Billboard lights reflecting in my eyes, selling dreams in perfect neon lines. Every promise spinning in my head till I forget. And the pressure keeps on rising like a current through my veins. Every second moving faster till I can't explain. We keep spiraling through the city lights, running circles in the endless night. Every heartbeat louder than before, begging for more. And the world keeps turning out of control while we're dancing on the edge below. Trying hard to feel alive somehow, right here and now. Coffee stains and cigarettes at dawn, another conversation dead and gone. Still we laugh like nothing's wrong at all before we fall. Static voices buzzing through my brain, like thunder rolling underneath the rain. Every little fear begins to grow, but I won't let it show. We keep spiraling through the city lights, running circles in the endless night. Every heartbeat louder than before, begging for more. And the world keeps turning out of control while we're dancing on the edge below. Trying hard to feel hearts were built to speak. Maybe we were never meant to move carefully. And though the skyline shakes around us, there's still beauty in the fall. Like a fire burning brighter when it loses control. Now the streets explode in silver blue, and every flashing light leads back to you. Every broken dream becomes a spark inside the dark. And we keep racing through the atmosphere, like we've got nothing left to fear. Every restless soul collides tonight under neon lights, still spiraling tonight into the light tonight.
City lights are fading far below as the midnight train keeps moving slow. Every mile stretches out between where you are and me. Cold reflections dancing on the glass, like fragments of a life that moved too fast. Still your voice echoes in my mind, across space and time. And the stars keep pulling me forward through the silence of the dark. Every heartbeat feels connected to wherever you are. Take me back to your constellation, to the warmth inside your arms. Every lonely night feels endless when we are apart. And the skyline burns like silver fire while I drift beneath the satellites. Still your memory shines through everything like starlight in the dark. Airports glowing underneath the rain. Different cities always feel the same. Crowded rooms but emptiness remains. Without your name I keep tracing shapes across the sky, searching for a reason why. Distance turns the strongest hearts into fragile sparks. Take me back to your constellation, to the warmth inside your arms. Every lonely night feels endless when we are apart. And the skyline burns like silver fire while I drift beneath the satellites. Still your memory shines through everything like starlight in the dark. Maybe love is built for wandering souls, trying to survive the great unknown. And though the universe feels wide, you still feel close tonight, like gravity pulling through the air. A signal telling me you're there. Even galaxies apart, you remain inside my heart. Now the stars explode above the ocean, painting gold across the night. Every road I've traveled leads me back into your light. And though the world keeps turning endlessly, your shadow still surrounds me like a fire no darkness could erase. Across time and space, like starlight through the dark tonight. Under endless skies,
Midnight shadows moving on my bedroom wall. Your reflection lingers like a neon ghost. Every little memory starts to glow, pulling me deeper where I shouldn't go. Silky emotions tangled in my mind, sweet illusions wrapped in city lights. I can feel your voice inside the dark, like static running through my heart. Every time I close my eyes, you appear like flashing lights. I don't know if you are real, but I love the way it feels. Are you a beautiful illusion, a dangerous kind of paradise, floating through my imagination like fire underneath the ice? Every touch feels cinematic, every kiss electric blue. Maybe this is just a dream, but I keep falling into you. Silver moonlight dancing on the floor, your silhouette waiting by the door. Something in the air feels hypnotized, like we're frozen somewhere out of time. Velvet whispers mixed with satellite sounds. Gravity disappears when you're around. No beginning and no ending line, just your energy crossing mine. Are you a beautiful illusion, a dangerous kind of paradise, floating through my imagination like fire underneath the ice? Every touch feels cinematic, every kiss electric blue. Maybe this is just a dream, but I keep falling into you. If tomorrow breaks the fantasy, I still want this memory. One more second in your atmosphere, one more night disappearing here. And even if the lights come on, I won't regret where we've gone. Some dreams only live in the dark, still they leave a mark. You're my beautiful illusion, the midnight cinematic sky, spinning through my constellation like stars colliding in the night. Every heartbeat feels dramatic, every moment pulls me through. Maybe this was only fantasy, but it felt true. Beautiful illusion, the electric blue. Even if I wake tonight, I'll still remember you.
I grew up hearing people fall apart, watching silence settle in their hearts. Promises would fade like morning rain, leaving only pain. So I built my walls a little higher, turned my loneliness into armor. Thought that love was just a fleeting spark that dies inside the dark. But then your voice cut through the noise like sunlight through my guarded mind. And suddenly the world I knew didn't feel so true. 'Cause when you hold me close, the fear begins to disappear. Every broken thought I carry feels lighter here. And maybe I was wrong about love fading with time. Maybe some hearts are meant to heal what others left behind. Late night talks beneath the kitchen light, laughing softly through the quiet night. You make ordinary moments shine without even trying. I start to pull away, you stay gentle, you remain like you understand the fragile parts I hide inside my heart. 'Cause when you hold me close, the fear begins to disappear. Every broken thought I carry feels lighter here. And maybe I was wrong about love fading with time. Maybe some hearts are meant to heal what others left behind. I don't know what tomorrow brings, or if forever truly exists, but for the first time in my life, I don't wanna run from this. And even if the world changes shape, I know this feeling will remain like a quiet light inside my chest, giving me rest. Now when you hold me close, the darkness doesn't feel as deep. Every lonely road I traveled led me here to peace. And maybe love was never something I was meant to fear. Maybe it was waiting patiently to finally appear. You became the proof that hearts can survive and learn to trust again tonight. Streetlights flicker through my window pane. Another midnight calling out your name. The city sounds are fading into blue, but every silence leads to you. Cold bed sheets and the glowing television light try to keep my restless mind occupied. But every shadow moving in this room feels like your perfume. I keep turning over memories like they still belong to me. And no matter how I try, you keep running through my mind. Tell me how to sleep without your heartbeat, how to quiet every echo in the dark. Every night feels like an endless movie, playing scenes across my heart. And I'm tired of pretending I'm alright when the loneliness gets louder every night. I can close my eyes, but I still see you there, like a ghost inside the air. Taxi headlights passing by below, like little pieces of a life that moves on, while I'm frozen somewhere in between what we were and what could never be. I still reach across the empty side, like your hand might somehow still find mine. Funny how the body keeps the pain long after love has changed. Tell me how to sleep without your heartbeat, how to quiet every echo in the dark. Every night feels like an endless movie, playing scenes across my heart. And I'm tired of pretending I'm alright when the loneliness gets louder every night. I can close my eyes, but I still see you there, like a ghost inside the air. Maybe healing comes with morning light. Maybe hearts survive the longest nights. But right now the silence cuts too deep, and even dreams don't let me sleep. Still I know someday this hurt will fade, like neon colors in the rain.
breathe without your memory? How to stop replaying every word? Every lonely second feels electric, like a signal never heard. And though the night keeps pulling me apart, I'm still carrying the pieces of my heart. Maybe someday I'll finally let you go, but tonight I still don't know how to sleep alone, how to sleep alone tonight.
Velvet shadows moving through the room. Your silhouette dissolves into the blue. Every glance feels dangerous tonight, like hidden satellite light. You speak softly like a loaded gun, calm enough to make my pulse outrun. Every silence carries electricity underneath your skin. I can feel the tension rising slowly, like static dancing through the air. Every secret that you're hiding pulls me closer there. Tell me all the things you never say aloud, all the restless thoughts you try to drown. Every hidden fire underneath your soul, I want to know. And I'll pull you from the loneliness inside, from the walls you built to survive. Every undiscovered part of you feels magnetic too. Cold neon reflecting in your eyes, like a storm disguising perfect light. Every touch sends signals through my veins that I cannot explain. You move carefully through every crowd, like your heart was never meant to trust. Still I see the cracks beneath the calm, where the truth belongs. Tell me all the things you never say aloud, all the restless thoughts you try to drown. Every hidden fire underneath your soul, I want to know. And I'll pull you from the loneliness inside, from the walls you built to survive. Every undiscovered part of you feels magnetic too. Maybe we are only fragments, trying hard to feel complete. Maybe every guarded heart still longs for release. And though the night keeps closing in, there's beauty underneath your fear, like a signal through the dark, leading to your heart. Now the skyline glows electric gold, and your secrets slowly unfold. Every guarded feeling starts to break, like waves in the lake. And I don't want the perfect version, I want every flaw beneath the surface. Every undiscovered piece of you feels honest and true under neon skies tonight. We come alive tonight.
in silver blue. City stars dissolving into view. Windows down, the summer air alive, like we escaped another life. Satellite reflections on your skin. Every second pulls me deeper in, floating through the neon atmosphere, like we disappeared. Gravity is fading underneath our feet. Every life feels cinematic, like the universe is breathing with the beat. Automatic, we are drifting through the endless night, chasing colors painted in the sky. Every heartbeat feels electrified, like we're living in another life. And the world keeps spinning far below, while we dance inside the afterglow. Nothing here feels ordinary, we're suspended in a dream. Ocean lights reflecting from afar, like galaxies wrapped around our hearts. No destination written on the map, still we never look back. Golden echoes running through the sound, like time itself slowing down. Every shadow turns into art inside the dark. We are drifting through the endless night, chasing colors painted in the sky. Every heartbeat feels electrified, like we're living in another life. And the world keeps spinning far below, while we dance inside the afterglow. Nothing here feels ordinary, we're suspended in a dream. Maybe we were always meant to fly, far beyond the ordinary life, past the noise and static of the earth, searching for rebirth. And if the morning steals the stars away, we'll still remember this escape, like a photograph inside the soul, never letting go. We are glowing like a midnight sun, running wild until the night is done. Every moment burning crystal bright, like a fantasy alive tonight. And skyline disappears behind, leaving all our heavy thoughts behind. Nothing here feels temporary, we were born inside a dream. Inside a dream. Inside a dream tonight. Running through the city in worn out shoes, singing loud like we've got nothing to lose. Everybody staring from the sidelines, but we don't mind. Painted jackets glitter on our skin, laughing like the night will never end. Every little scar becomes a spark, lighting up the dark. They can try to box us in, tell us who we ought to be, but we were born for louder dreams and wild energy. We are brighter than the neon lights, burning through the ordinary nights. Every heartbeat sounds like freedom now, and we won't come down, 'cause we were made to stand out in the crowd, to sing too fast and live too loud. Every broken rule just proves we're alive. late night rooftops underneath the stars, talking big about who we really are. Funny how the future feels so close when hope overflows. Radio songs blasting through the street, people dancing to their own heartbeat. Every stranger shining for a while with reckless smiles. We are brighter than the neon lights, burning through the ordinary nights. Every heartbeat sounds like freedom now, and we won't come down, 'cause we were made to stand out in the crowd, to sing too fast and live too loud. Every broken rule just proves we're alive. Maybe the world gets scared of colors that don't fade into the gray, but we were never built for silence or living safe. And though the road gets messy sometimes, we'll keep running toward the light, 'cause being fearless for a moment feels worth the fight. Now the skyline glows electric gold, and every story waits to be told. Every lonely kid out there tonight can feel the light, 'cause we were born with fire in our veins, turning every heartbreak into flames. Every shining soul deserves to be seen. We are golden tonight, under flashing lights tonight. Fading, 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 fading. Golden light reflecting off the coastline, summer conversations frozen in time. Barefoot running through the fading heat, heartbeats moving with the beat. Polaroid memories inside the wind, laughing like the world can never end. Every second glowing soft and free, like who we used to be. No maps, no destination signs, just open roads and satellite skies. We were young enough to believe life was more than what we see. We are the colors in the late night air, wild hearts dancing without a care. Every dream shining like a spark, lighting up the dark. And the city disappears behind, leaving all the heavy thoughts behind. For a moment everything feels right, under neon summer skies. Part of us will stay young inside the songs and midnight drives. We stay alive. We are the echoes of a brighter time, golden souls underneath the sky. Every memory burning crystal clear, like we're still standing here. And the stars keep falling into view while the night keeps pulling us through. Nothing here feels temporary. We were made for dreaming, made for dreaming under summer skies tonight. The city lights are fading in the rain, but I would walk through all of it again just to hear your voice call out my name through the noise and pain. Every scar you hide behind your smile makes me wanna stay a little while, 'cause even when the whole world falls apart, you still reach my heart. And I know the road gets heavy when the shadows start to grow, but I'll stay through every moment more than you could know. 'Cause I would cross every line, fight through every storm tonight, if it means I get to stay right here by your side. And I don't care how hard it gets or how much of me is left. Every part of me still wants to hold on to this love. Midnight conversations in the dark, trying to protect each other's hearts. Even silence feels enough sometimes when your hand's in mine. Every broken dream and every fear feels a little lighter when you're near. Funny how one soul can change the way the whole world looks today. 'Cause I would cross every line, fight through every storm tonight, if it means I get to stay right here by your side. And I don't care how hard it gets or how much of me is left. Every part of me still wants to hold on to this love. Maybe nothing lasts forever, maybe life keeps changing shape, but if there's one thing I believe in, it's the choice we make. And I choose you through the chaos, through the doubts, and through the scars. Even when the night grows colder, I know who you are. So I will stand through every fire, lift you when your hope gets tired. Every road keeps leading me back into your light. And even when the sky comes comes crashing, and the future feels uncertain. Every beat inside my chest still says your name. I'll do whatever it takes tonight to keep this love alive tonight.
I still hear your footsteps in the hall, like the house remembers it all. Every quiet corner holds your name, nothing feels the same. I was too proud to let the silence break, too afraid of every choice we'd make. Now the words I never said out loud still haunt me somehow, and the weight of all my faults remains like old blood beneath the rain. Every shadow points me back to what I lacked. So write my name upon the empty air, like a prayer nobody hears. Every promise slipped between my hands like shifting sand. And I know I let the distance grow through every fear I never showed. Now I'm left with only echoes in the dark and a restless heart. Winter wind keeps shaking through the trees like a warning carried on the breeze. Every road I walk feels incomplete without your heartbeat. I try to bury all the guilt inside, but some truths refuse to hide. Funny how regret becomes a flame you carry every day. So write my name upon the empty air, like a prayer nobody hears. Every promise slipped between my hands like shifting sand. And I know I let the distance grow through every fear I never showed. Now I'm left with only echoes in the dark and a restless heart. Maybe love was never meant for perfect souls. Maybe all we are is flesh and fault. Still I would trade every prideful word to undo the hurt. And if forgiveness waits beyond this pain, I hope someday I'll find the strength to face the man I used to be and finally breathe. Now the night grows colder on my skin, but I won't run from this again. Every scar became another truth about my youth. And though your light no longer guides me home, part of you still lives within my bones, like a fire buried underneath the dark inside my heart. Inside my heart tonight. Sitting on the rooftop after midnight, watching headlights blur into the skyline. Everybody's running somewhere fast, like they can outpace the past.
I used to think I had to know it all, have a 5-year plan before the fall. But the older that I seem to get, the less it makes sense.
Maybe all this pressure
It's just noise we learn to hear.
Maybe freedom starts the moment
You stop living through fear.
Who says we have to figure out
Everything tonight.
Who says we can't just breathe
Beneath the city lights,
Every road doesn't need a destination
sign. Sometimes being lost feels right.
And
Who says growing older means you lose the wonder in your eyes? Maybe we were meant to wander for a while.
Coffee stains and records on the floor
Conversations,
Drifting through the door
funny how the smallest nights can stay
Long after they fade
Friends keep talking about settling down while I'm still driving circles through this town.
Trying to learn the difference between
Freedom and escape.
Who says we have to figure out
Everything tonight.
Who says we can't just breathe
Beneath the city lights,
Every road doesn't need a destination
sign. Sometimes being lost feels right. And who says growing older means you lose the wonder in your eyes? Maybe we were meant to wander for a while.
Maybe life was never built to fit inside a straight line
Maybe all the best moments happen
When we stop chasing time
And even if tomorrow changes,
I'll still hold on to
tonight. 'Cause peace can sometimes find you
in the middle of not trying. So who says we need all the answers now?
Who says
We can't just let the silence settle down.
every passing second feels enough somehow?
Here beneath the clouds
Maybe all we really need
is one good song and
open skies, a little hope and somewhere warm
to rest a while
under these city lights tonight.
You're walking with the ocean on your skin, like summer never really had to end. Everybody turns to hear you laugh, like waves against the glass.
But every time we get a little close, you drift away before it starts to grow. Like your heart is always halfway gone before the dawn.
And I across the shifting tide.
When every door I open, you leave half closed behind. You and your heart keep running in circles, like you're scared of standing still.
Every time the feeling gets too real,
You disappear. And I don't wanna hold on to somebody who keeps looking for the next escape.
love was never meant to feel
Like walking away.
coffee cups and sandy parking lots, conversations fading into thoughts.
You smile softly like you understand, but never take my hand.
The sunset paints the water gold.
And red
Still there are things we leave
unsaid.
funny how the calmest waves can hide
The strongest tides. You and your heart keep running in circles, like you're scared of standing still.
every time the feeling gets too real.
You disappear. And I don't wanna hold on to somebody who keeps looking for the next escape.
Love was never meant to feel
Like walking away.
maybe freedom means different things to
Two different souls beneath the sky.
maybe some hearts need the ocean,
More than a reason why.
and though I wish you
Stay a while.
I know I can't,
Change your tides.
so I'll let the waves decide
Where we go tonight.
now the evening settles on the shore.
And I don't chase the answers anymore.
Every drifting feeling finally fades
With the waves. And even if your shadow leaves tomorrow, part of me will still remember
how your restless heart
once moved beside mine too. You and your heart tonight.
under coastal lights.
Tonight. I'm not the kind who always gets it right. I lose my keys and stay awake all night. I say the wrong things at the worst of times. Still somehow you smile. There are days I'm impossible to read. Half confidence and half anxiety. But you sit beside the chaos in my head, like you understand. You see the cracks beneath the surface, the parts I try so hard to hide. And somehow that doesn't scare you. You just stay by my side. 'Cause you know me better than I know myself. Every lose direction or make a mess of everything. You never ask me to be perfect, only honest. The city glows beneath the evening rain while we laugh through another missed train. Funny how the smallest moments feel more real than anything. I used to think that love meant changing shape, turning into someone easier to save. But you make it feel so natural to just exist. 'Cause you know me better than I know myself. Every shadow and every little flaw, and you still look at me like I'm enough. Even when I lose direction or make a mess of everything, you never ask me to be perfect, only honest. Maybe that's the miracle of love, not fireworks or grand illusions. Just finding someone who sees your truth and doesn't turn away. And though I still doubt myself sometimes, your voice cuts through the noise inside like a light through heavy clouds, calling me back down. Now the morning spills across the room, and somehow everything feels new. Every restless thought grows quieter when you are near. And if the whole world disappeared tonight, I'd still be alright beside you. 'Cause being truly seen feels rare enough. You know me tonight, and you still stay tonight.
Morning light falls softly through the blinds. Another restless night left far behind. I was drifting through my own thoughts till you pulled me out.
Every crowded street felt cold before, like I was standing outside every door. Then your laughter cut across the noise like a steady voice.
And somehow when you look at me,
The world slows down enough to breathe.
like all the chaos disappears.
Whenever you are near, 'cause you make everything feel real again, like sunlight breaking through the rain. Every shadow fades a little more when you're close, and all the walls I built around my heart start falling quietly apart. Like I finally found a place where I belong.
Coffee cups and late night conversations turn an ordinary I'm hiding,
trying not to break or fall,
till somebody comes along
and makes it worth the risk of it all.
and even on the hardest days,
Your voice still cuts through all the gray,
like hope returning softly into my veins.
now the whole world feels alive somehow, like colors I never noticed till now. Every lonely road behind me fades further away,
And even if tomorrow
changes everything, there's one thing I know remains. Every part of me comes back to life when you say my name. You make it real tonight, under soft city lights tonight.
There were nights I thought the stars went dark, like the world forgot my beating heart. Every road felt heavier somehow, till you found me in the crowd. City smoke was hanging in the air, I was tired of carrying despair. Then your voice cut through the noise like light, pulling me back to life. When the waves were crashing over me, you became my gravity, like a fire through the storm, keeping my spirit warm. You carry me through the chaos, through the noise and the falling rain. When the whole world feels like breaking, you remind me hope remains. And even when the sky turns violent and my soul begins to shake, your love rises like a river, washing all the fear away. Every scar became another song, every lonely night made me strong. Still there were moments I could barely stand, till you reached out your hand. Golden light reflecting in your eyes, felt like sunrise after endless nights. And suddenly the way I used to know started letting go. You carried me through the chaos, through the noise and the falling rain. When the whole world feels like breaking, you remind me hope remains. And even when the sky turns violent and my soul begins to shake, your love rises like a river, washing all the fear away. Maybe none of us are meant to walk alone. Maybe every shattered soul still needs a home. And though the dark keeps calling out my name, your light pulls me away, like cathedral bells inside the storm. You make the broken feel reborn, and every heartbeat says we're strong.